Hi guys, this is Amanda here and welcome back to my channel. Right now you're just seeing my May flip through of last month, and I definitely am going to be changing up things quite a bit this month. As you can see, I didn't keep up with my habit tracker that much. I did keep up with my sleep tracker pretty well, and my few lines a day page I did pretty well on, so I'm really excited with those. I ended up trying out a lot of different styles of weekly layouts, and I tried some dailies. I'm not really a fan of how those turned out, so I don't know if I'll be incorporating them next month, but hey. And I also did some packing lists. I also did a couple highlight pages for my trip to New York. And there you go, some more hourly pages. I really did like that layout, but I've really become more drawn to the K-pop style bullet journal. I don't know if it's just me, and I'm really proud of this shiny dedicated page for their 10th anniversary, especially since they just have their comeback now, so yep, really excited. And then that's my overall highlights page. Now for the month of June, I decided that I'm going to be doing a tropical fruit theme. I'm going to be using a lot of different colors, so I'm really excited to play with color because last month was actually quite muted. I might have used 3 colors at most, and they were very light pale colors, so I'm really excited to get my hands on some red, some orange, some bright greens and that. And we're just going to start right with our cover page. Before I get started with talking about what I used and everything during the video, I will have everything down in the description box below, just in case you miss anything during this video. I also have timestamps for when each spread starts, just in case if you're interested in just seeing how I did my habit tracker this month, or how I did my few lines a day page, just in case you wanted to see things separated instead of seeing it all together at once. There will be timestamps down below, as well as my social media outlets such as Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like, and let's go. So I already did my art page. I have a small video of that on my Instagram account. You could check out it below. I'll have it, like I said before, in the description box. But right now for my cover page, I just used some bigger microns to do the outlining for the fruit and the leaves at the top, and I have a miniature calendar of June up top. As you can see, I've switched my layout from Sunday through Saturday to Monday through Sunday, just because I think it's a little easier for all the weekend days to be together. I don't know if that's just me, but that's kind of the traditional bullet journal layout anyway. And for filling in with color and everything, I'm using Papermate. I'm really proud of how this cover page turned out, and here is how it looked. And moving on to the next spread, I'm going to be doing my monthly overview, which has a full calendar layout, a goals section that has it separated for personal and business, as well as my social media platforms tracker, which is in the left column, along with my budget deadline checklist. Now basically the Basically the budget deadline checklist is just all the things that I know have a specific date and deadline, that I know exactly who's going to be paid on the 1st of the month, or however so forth. So I just make it a lot easier, and since I'm not going to be having a budget expense page in this bullet journal, it just keeps that money aspect in the back of my mind, and I can constantly just check up on when things are going to be leaving my bank account. And right now I just outlined the calendar with a Papermate Flair pen, and then I'm filling in the top rows with a yellow Crayola Supertip for the month of. And then I'm just going to be going in with another Papermate Flair pen, which is in the color yellow to write. I know I have a larger social media tracker towards the front of my notebook of my bullet journal, but I decided just to put a little tiny one there just to keep track of. Also for social events and things and hanging out with friends and appointments, I have a And now I'm just outlining everything with my Papermate Flair pen, using the black one and just making sure everything has a shadow and everything that needs to be highlighted. And then I'm just doing my little quote at the bottom, which is a pineapple a day keeps the worries away. I forgot to write the word the, so it says a pineapple a day keeps the worries away, but I'll just write it in later, no big deal. I just have a little pineapple and a little sun next to it. I thought it was a cute quote. I got both quotes from my art page and from this page. I got them both off of Pinterest, I believe. Pinterest is a great tool, I highly recommend. And then I just drew a little fruit basket in the corner of the page just because I thought it'd be cute to tie that in with all the little... And there you have the monthly overview. Now moving on to the next page, which is my habit tracker. Okay, so I have 3 trackers on one page. My habit tracker, my mood tracker, as well as my 2 lines a day page, which I guess is sort of kind of a tracker. It's like a daily tracker. So I just have all 3 of these on one page, and I just did monthly calendars for the habit tracker, so each habit has its own individual monthly calendar, and I'll just fill it in for every day that I do that habit. And for my habits, I chose spending, I chose Instagram, H2O, and bullet journaling. And I really downsized this month because last month I had at least 10 habits I was tracking, and I wasn't really able to keep up with it, and it became very... And now for my mood tracker and 2 lines a day pages. Basically, I'm filling in my gauge first of the colors I'm going to use for each day. Red being very happy and green being very sad or upset. I don't know, one of the two. So basically, in the first left-hand column is going to be where I color in my mood. That's why I'll be able to describe how I feel. Now the 2 lines a day mood tracker spread to 3 pages, which is bugging me immensely, but I have to go with it because it's what I have, so I can't wait to get a new bullet journal. I think I'm debating between the Leuchtturm 1917 and the Scribbles That Matter. I'm just finishing up my 2 lines a day columns. So basically at the bottom of that page, since I had some room left over, I decided to do a little list page of all the K-pop things, since I currently have 2 YouTube channels, one for obviously this type of content and then one for K-pop things. So I figured why not have a little space for, just so I'm aware, because a lot of things happen in K-pop, so it's really hard to keep track of everything, so I might as well just write everything as it goes. And there you have it, my habit tracker, my 2 lines a day, my mood tracker, and my K-pop things list categories. Don't really know what to call it yet because it's not a full spread, but you know, it takes up space. So now we're moving on to one of my favorite spreads, which is my Oh So Cute Doodles page. I really hope that next month I'll be able to measure better, because the last row or last column is a lot skinnier than the... So it's supposed to be 30 days in the month of June, and I drew 32 boxes by accident because it's 8 columns and 4 rows, so I can't measure properly, or else I wouldn't have had to waste that extra space. I could have used it to write down the actual challenge. I'm just gonna go ahead and just number all the dates. And basically, the Oh So Cute Doodles challenge is basically just writing down a little doodle based on the list of things you are supposed to draw each day. And since I didn't have enough space to write down the challenge, I had to write it on a little scrap paper, and I had to washi tape it to the actual bullet journal page. And it doesn't fold quite right, so I'm kind of struggling with it, but next month I'll know. I had to crease the tape so that it would fold right, but it didn't fold right anyway, so. Now we're moving on to my YouTube ideas and brain dump pages. They're both basically the same type of spread, but with different titles. And it's just very open. I didn't want to lock myself with columns and boxes and all those type of things. I just wanted to be very free when I came to thinking about certain ideas, so. I had so much fun drawing these little fruits. It was very therapeutic, I don't know, but it was really fun to draw them, and I really want to one day make stickers and have a fruit stickers page. And then drawing the border on with the yellow Crayola Supertip was actually a really nice touch to it. Made it just feel complete. And now we're doing the weekly spread. It's not really a weekly since it's only 3 days, but you have to include it, it's a part of June. So I'm just doing a typical K-pop layout, which is just a header with the day of the week. I'm going to be adding weather into the top left-hand corner of each box of each day, and then it just has a little checklist of things that I have to get done that day. But next week will be a little bit different because next week will actually have 7 days in it, so. And there I am just checking the weather so I could write it in the top left corner, because I like to actually track my weather. Just in case if I have to film something outside, I want to be able to film outside when it's not raining, you know? Not that the Weather Channel is actually that reliable. And then I just have a next week column, because I just like to keep track and keep things, be one step ahead of everything, just so I know when the next appointment's coming up, the next work. And then I just did a little collage with some washi tape and some paper I got at the art store, and just wrote "My Love Is on Fire" by Blackpink, since I am anticipating their comeback like you would not believe. I am so ready for Blackpink. You don't understand. It's pretty bad at this point. And then in that empty space, I really didn't know what to do with it, so I did another quote, which is gonna be a GOT7 quote, because we're going to the GOT7 concert in July, so I'm anticipating that as well. So I just drew a little scrap paper. I might remove it and put something else there for the time being, but for right now, this is what's gonna have to work. And there's my weekly spread. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you give this video a like and make sure you subscribe. Also check out the description box below for all the information, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye!